Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the subject digital communication. In our core area, the digital communication subject is considered as the main thing. So, our first unit is information theory. Before that, we are going to first concept. We need to discuss about what is an information. So, before in the sense, what is information? So, information means we are carrying some a specific knowledge to our recipient, which is definitely new for them. Okay, so we are carrying some specific knowledge to the recipient, which is definitely new. That is called information. So it is having some specific carrier in the form of letter or digit or symbol or sequence of digit or sequence of letters, symbols, etc. These are the form of information that we are carry to the recipient. So the information is only meaningful when the recipient is able to interpret it. Okay, so the information is only valuable or only meaningful when the recipient is able to interpret it. So before that, what is information theory? Already we discussed, it's a discrete information source. It is having a discrete setup of letter or symbol, etc. So if a message is emitted by a source, means it is having some sequence of symbols. So every message that is coming out from source, it is having an information. Without information, there is no source. So every message that is coming out of source, it is having some information. So the information theory that provides the minimum number of bits per symbol that is required to represent the source. So the maximum rate, which is a reliable communication that takes place over the channel. So these are the information that provides us that minimum number of bits per symbol. It requires the representation of the source. So the maximum rate, which is having a reliable communication, can take place over the channel. So first one, what are the basic concepts of information theory? Means there are three concepts. First one is entropy, mutual information, then Kullback-Leibler divergence. These are the basic concepts in information theory. So some of the background on information theory means entropy, that is data compression, channel capacity, that is transmission rate. It is developed by Shannon in 1940. So the amount of information is transmitted over a imperfect communication channel. This is called information theory. So these are the basic concepts of information theory. So under some basic concept, first one is uncertainty, then information. So what is uncertainty? Means it is a surprise. It is called surprise. So it refers to a justification. What kind of justification? Means some situation that is involving in imperfection or unknown information. Okay, this is called uncertainty. So uncertainty is called a surprise, which means it refers the justification or the situation that is involving imperfection or unknown information. So it also applies for the prediction of future event. So the lack of certainty, it's a state of limited knowledge where it is impossible to exactly describe the existing state, a future outcome, or more than one possible outcome. So for example, a statement, the sun rises in the east. This is the statement, the sun rises in the east. Here the uncertainty is 0 because there is no doubt in the statement. So the probability of occurrence of sun rising in the east is 1. So second statement, sun does not rise in east. Is it not true? We are already know. So sun rises only in the east. So the second statement is the uncertainty is very high. Okay, because the maximum supply it is not possible. So the source with different probabilities, then there is a high uncertainty. So this it is emitter with the higher emitted probability. So information means we already know the amount of information that is related to the inverse of the probability of occurrence. So there are the properties of information means here we are having 5 properties. First property is if we are absolutely certain of the outcome of an event, even before it occurs, means there is no information gain. First property is no information gain. Second property is either provides some or no information but never brings a loss of information. This is our second property. Our third property is the more information we gain when it occurs. So fourth property is it is statistically independent. So fifth property is the amount of information carried by each message will be a n number of bits. These are the 5 properties of information.